Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
We are B is for bad.
B is for bad.
B
Except for when it's not
for
bad.
bad.
E is EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, it does sound like that, doesn't it?
Right?
We hope you enjoyed our last week's episode. What the fuck did we watch?
We watched that movie. That was really fun.
God, why do we always do
It was
this?
Taming
Why
the
do we-
T-Rex.
Yeah,
Taming the T-Rex.
We literally just fucking watched it. I
know.
can't remember. As soon as I get a week out, I'm like, whatever I did last week is horse shit now, and I'm done.
I watch 2 to 3 movies a day now, so it's hard
Yeah.
for me to keep track of what I watched.
Yeah.
I actually have to keep a list.
Yeah, I feel you. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed Taming the T-Rex. That movie was really fucking stupid. What rating did I give that movie? I don't even remember.
You gave it a lanky bitch, a 1.
Lanky bitch, yeah.
yeah.
Lanky bitch is 1. I can't remember.
Yep.
We agreed on a 2, I think, or on a 4. I don't remember which one.
I
but
can't remember what the
we
2
were
was
talking
too,
about it.
but
And
we'll have to go back.
today
and
it's
look
gonna be I've never cornholed a bitch, I think.
at that. Oh god, one of the worst
cornholed a blind
lines.
bitch. God,
I always did want to cornhole me a blind bitch.
is that what he said? I thought.
Yeah, I wrote it down the actual quote because I wanted to make sure we got it right because it's one of the most absurd lines in any movie I've ever heard.
It is for certain one of the most absurd lines. Also, and I wanted to talk about. Okay, so before we jump into it, I wanted to talk about the implications of this movie.
Yes.
So, do you know anything?
We need to say
about...
what movie it is. First.
Yeah, so we are watching the Toxic Avenger, which I think recently just either got a sequel or a reboot.
It got a reboot or
like
a remake.
Soft reboot.
It's a reboot, but it's like a completely pays homage to the original, but it's a completely different story, and it's not the same at all.
Well, who is there's a lot of famous people, and I think Kevin Bacon's
Peter
in
Dinklage
it.
is
Dinklage
the
is
Toxic
in
Avenger in that one.
Yeah.
Elijah Wood's in it. Kevin Bacon's in it. Yeah.
Who was the girl? The girl was famous too. There's so many... Anyway, that's not the movie we're watching, but
we're
doing
the 1984 version.
There are no one famous in the 1984 version. The only person who had a Wikipedia page was one person who died in the 90s. Who was 40.
There's one super famous person in the movie that's just a extra.
Oh,
Marissa Tomei. Actually,
oh really? Is she?
She comes out of the locker room. She comes out of the locker room showers at one scene. Yep.
It was okay. Oh, is she the one who screams?
I think so. I think she's the one that comes in and Melvin. She sees Melvin. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Marissa Tomei.
So here's the thing: this guy's name is Melvin, and during the first part of this movie, he's like a big nerd dude who gets made fun of and everything. And I was curious because they have this whole online thing of the I can't remember what they're called, but they're like the people who blame the fact that they don't have sex on women.
Incels.
Incels, yeah. So, and their terminology, they have different like people as their people, right? So, like if you're a Chad or a mega Chad, you're the pinnacle of human success as a male.
You're
right?
The pinnacle of Monster Energy drink, wearing your hat backwards, driving a pickup.
Exactly. But then the Melvin is the pinnacle of all the people who are the incels.
Oh, geez.
So I was curious if this movie, based on seeing Melvin, I was like, well, maybe that's where Melvin comes from.
Well, so I will say that this movie, oh God, I actually wrote this out. This movie actually was made as being the most ridiculous thing ever. They were trying to break all of Hollywood's rules. They were like, we're going to kill a dog. We're going to kill a kid. We're going to say every word you can't say. Like, they're just like, we're going to be they just literally were just throwing ideas at the wall. And just like, that would be awesome to put
The dog made me so sad. The kid also made me sad, I'm going to be honest, but the dog made me so sad. That was
the dog always is one of the sadder ones.
And I'm like, oh, don't fuck with the service, you assholes.
But there's like, the interesting thing about that is they actually trained that dog to slide on the floor.
That's funny.
And then the effects of the guts hanging outside of the dog were actually, it was spaghetti painted gray.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad that, and I'm sure that they really treated that dog well during filming. It's just hard to watch on screen.
I have heard some of the people like didn't like it. Like actually, there's a guy in the movie. He was one of the people that was at the restaurant scene.
Yeah.
His name is Patrick Kilpatrick. He played Leroy in the film.
Hold on. Shut the fuck up. What is his name?
Patrick Kilpatrick.
Who the fuck? What's wrong with his fucking parents?
I don't know, dude. That's
what an asshole. I've met a John Johnson before, and I'm like, what? Who? Your parents are fucking assholes. That's just bottom line. Your parents are fucking assholes. That's it.
Yeah,
I don't care. They could be Nobel Peace Prize winners. They're a fucking asshole for doing that.
Pretty much. But yeah, he actually quit the film after he was told in one of the scenes to point a shotgun at a baby.
Oh.
And so I think the scene where he's actually like aimed the shotgun at the baby, it just cuts away to a close-up of the shotgun because they had to get a different actor to complete that scene because he's just like, no, fuck you guys, this is too dark, this is too messed up, I'm not doing this shit.
Too much. Oh, well, I mean, goddamn, that is fucked up.
But yeah, I guess for people who don't know the movie, I kind of want to give a little bit of a rundown. So the Toxic Avenger starts out, we were talking about Melvin. He's just this janitor at this gym, and he's really incompetent, and really just everyone makes fun of him. He doesn't really mop. Actually. Right?
Oh, clean
that. They definitely...
It's funny because when he does get toxified, his voice changes, and I think that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, the voice changes when he's at the bigger person, because I don't even think it's the same voice of the actor for the bigger person.
It cannot be. Because sometimes they cut away and everything. Anyway, continue, sorry.
But yeah, so some bullies end up bullying this guy, and he falls out a window into some toxic waste.
Hold on, bullies? They're fucking murderers.
Dude, they're insane psychopathic murderers. Like the most extreme psychopathic murderers.
Dude, these guys are the funniest gym bros ever, though. There's a scene when they're working out, and they're so serious, and they're not even big dudes. Like they're really not like you could have picked actors who look like gym bros. These guys don't look like gym bros. And he's like, he's doing crunches on the crunch machine. And he's like, there's a little bit of flab here. And the guy just goes, oh, I'm fat.
And then just starts going crazy on the crunches. Yeah.
Stupid. This guy laughs so hard.
Every time he's acting, he feels like he's constipated. Like he's always like, ah, they're stressing me, Sarah. They're stressing me.
It's just so stupid. I'm betting like he had a lot of fun with that fucking character.
Oh, I mean, and his character's name is Bozo. Like he's meant to just be a bozo.
And that's the other one.
Bozo and Slug.
Slug, that was it. Yeah, Slug kind of got killed off screen.
Well, he got killed. He got strangled and thrown out of the vehicle.
Yeah, but it looked like he was alive. Yeah, and like I would have liked to see a finishing blow on that guy.
Yeah. Which Bozo's the only one he actually did officially kill.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so this entire movie, the premise is nerd gets bullied, nerd gets dumped in toxic waste, nerd gets transformed into like strong guy. I guess I wouldn't call him superhero. He doesn't have any powers or anything, but.
Well, his one like power-esque thing strong. That he has, besides like strength and durability, and
he comes radioactive acid or something like that too.
Well, that too, but also God, there's so many things wrong with this. But the other thing that he does, he's got this like, I think they're called like Tromatons. I think they explain it better in the second movie, but they're called Tromatons that are inside of his system that make it so when he is around evil, he is forced to kill the evil or destroy the evil in the most brutal way possible.
They alluded to that a lot in the movie without actually explaining it. So.
Yeah. I think they actually explained it a little bit more in the second one.
I would bet they did.
The second one's so weird. He goes to Japan and it's not as much action packed and it's crazy.
It's doesn't have that kill a baby charm.
But the second one does have Michael J. White as one of the crazy villains.
Well, all right. So I wanted to talk about some of my favorite points in the movie, and we're going to start at the beginning. I love the first version of Melvin. I thought he was fucking hilarious.
Oh God, he's so weird.
Like, it reminds me a lot of who's the guy, Urkel? Did I do that? Like, it reminds me a lot of Urkel, and it was just so cool to see. It was so funny, and like him mopping people's like shit going on, like the guy's bullying him, him being all around. Like, there's a point where he walks into a scene where two people are having sex in the gym, which is fucking in the locker room.
Yeah, weird. He paid $15 to get the gym to himself so he could fuck his girlfriend at the gym in the locker room.
And like in the locker room where all the disgusting shit is, where you can get like athlete's foot and fucking shit. Like, no, that's just gross, guys. But what? It's fine. If that's what he wants to do with this, like, go for it. And He just walks in and he smiles and he just stares at them. And it's like that scene went on for way longer than it should have. You think like he stares and the people notice and then they stop him staring. But it's like he stares and 2 minutes go by. And then they notice, like, yeah, it was so fucking weird. Like,
oh, it's so weird.
yeah.
We also got to talk about these bullies and their hit and run routines that they are so proud of.
Yeah,
yes. They get drunk and they go drunk driving, and they have a point system for hitting people.
Yeah, my favorite one was like I feel like they really lowered the value of the kid on the bike. I feel like 20.
Yeah, I know. It was 28 points with the kid because he was on the bike. I was like 20 points for the kid and like 8 points for the bike or something like that.
Yeah. Well, normal kid was 30 points, wasn't it?
Or I can't remember. They went
broke
so
it down,
fast
like
through so many of them.
Adult was 15 or something. A normal kid was 30, but then the kid on the bike was only 28. And I'm like, what? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a little weird, but these people, they tried to hit and run. They run over this kid. They squash his head, and then the two girls get out and take pictures of it with a Polaroid camera.
No, you're forgetting. They hit the kid. He's still alive.
Oh, I know. They go back and run him back over. I was saying everything of it.
That's when they squash his head at that point.
Yes. Yeah. But after they squash his head, they literally take pictures with Polaroid camera, talk about how beautiful the pictures look, and then one of the scenes later, one of the girls is actually masturbating to the pictures.
Yeah, yep.
And like, what the fuck?
But it's funny because that's what I think they probably pulled that because I think serial killers actually did that. So.
I mean, it's probably true, but it's also just like, whoa, what are you throwing in this movie?
It's like they predicted cell phone usage today. That one fucking scene, because you know that people would see some dead kid in the road and be like, I better film this.
I will also say I really dig the transformation scene. I think that transformation scene is really fun. And actually that effects artist, her name's Jennifer Aspinall, and she ended up later going on to Mad TV, SNL. She did some Marvel's movies like Guardians of the Galaxy, and she even did Westworld and the new Dungeons and Dragons. She was one of the lead people for that. Nice. So she grew to be a fantastic.
She's probably the only one from that movie who grew up to be a fantastic.
Oh yeah, I watched this one person talking about the movie, and they did a deep dive into a lot of people, and he's like, I think she's the most successful person from it, besides maybe Marissa Tomei.
Yeah. So during he becomes that Avenger and he starts killing people, and it is just so fun. There's some scenes in here that are so dumb. Yes. So I don't know if you noticed, there's a scene where like there's the mayor, the chief of police, and some random third dude, and probably like a construction dude, and they are all drinking, kind of. They're smoking cigars at first, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They're smoking cigars. Nothing's in their hand except for the cigar, and then he says, like, we got to take care of this Avenger, right?
Yeah.
And they all agree. And then suddenly they all have glasses up to their lips and they're drinking. like it was too much effort to show a scene where they grab a glass and they start drinking. Like, I just feel
There's not enough time for that. We need more time for all the other shit.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, why would they do this? This seems so fucking dumb, but okay, that's fine. Whatever.
Go ahead.
In the restaurant scene.
I was going to say the restaurant scene is the one we should talk about next. Yeah.
Yes. The restaurant scene. To start this, I just want to let you guys know, I absolutely predicted that was going to be a love interest the minute I saw them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, they have a service dog. They're blind. He's grotesque right now. Everyone screams when they see him. So this is going to be his love interest because she's blind, you know?
They took that from The Thing. They put a blind person with someone who's ugly and grotesque.
Yeah.
Like that's something that they do with every superhero. That's not like a normal looking superhero.
Yeah, it's predictable is what it is, and it's kind of dumb. So
it is, but I do think Sarah's pretty fun and charming in it.
Yeah, she is, and she was a terrible actress, but
she's terrible.
Outside of that, just she got us the best line in the movie, so we have to be appreciative for her.
But one of my favorite scenes with her is actually later when they're at their new house or whatever, and they're like dancing together, and he tips his hat to her, and then she starts laughing all kinds, and I'm like, you didn't see that, bitch.
Yeah. So there were scenes definitely where they forgot that she was blind, for sure.
Yes, yeah.
It was just so fucking stupid. Like, you'd see her, like, she'd be looking at the camera at one moment, realize she's looking at the camera, and she's like, "Oh no, I need to be dolly looking." Oh. Like, it was just so stupid.
Yeah, this restaurant scene ends up becoming one of the most ridiculous scene in the movies, and it's one of the most fun.
Scene, actually, yeah.
Yeah. So
great.
one of the guys, the guy that gets his arm ripped off, he actually is one-armed. He only has one arm, and so they just ripped off his prosthetic.
That's a fucking great idea. Oh my god, that's so the best good. Idea.
It's so good. Yeah.
There's this poor man in the. I kind of felt bad. I'm like, he aims the gun at the baby or the child. I can't remember which. And then a guy stands up. Baby. Yeah, a guy stands up and says, "Hey, now you can't do that." And nobody else stands up to help this guy, and he just gets shot in the fucking chest.
Yep.
And I'm like, you guys are so pathetic.
Well, and so yeah, they shoot this guy. They start to assault this blind lady in front of everybody. They shoot the dog.
Yeah,
they're pointing guns at children, and then this is where Toxic comes in, and he comes in and rips the dude's arm off, and then it's just a lot of brutal kills in here. And then one of the funniest things,
guy into the deep fryer. That was fucked.
Yeah,
throws a guy into the pizza oven. I think it was the one-armed guy too.
Yeah, it was. And then there's the guy that he also like put like ice cream and smoothie shit like down his mouth, and then like put the blender into his mouth.
Yeah, he drowned him in ice cream and then put a cherry on top, put whipped cream on his eyeballs, I think.
And one of my favorite parts about this is like there's innocent bystanders that are just sitting there like the entire time, but then when the police come, they're like,
he's a hero. Well, he is murdering people right in front of them.
Yeah, I mean, he did save them, so he is a hero, but it's also like that was the most brutal killings I've ever seen.
It is the best scene in the entire. The deep fry scene. I was fucking. I'm like, oh my god.
The other thing I have to laugh at with that scene was this is at a taco Mexican restaurant, and there's katanas on the wall that one of the criminals use against Toxic. And I'm like, why are there katanas at a Mexican restaurant? Like, what?
Cool.
Like I seriously, so much of this is just like I think this would be fun and cool.
Yeah, the fight scene in that is actually cool between him and the katana guy.
It really is. It's not bad.
Forth for a while. I'm like, he's doing really well against this giant motherfucker. Maybe he'll win.
Right? There's some actual good stuff in there. But
and of course, that's where the line comes from. Say it again, Steven.
I always did want to cornhole me a blind bitch. God, I hate saying it. It's so bad.
It's so bad. But it's perfect. It's a perfect fucking line. That was like, it was so funny hearing that.
God, it comes from nowhere, and it's one of the most like so many people bring up this quote, whether it's just like the thing that caught him the most off guard, or just like what some people say it's the funniest. Some people think it's the most offensive. It's all true. It's the most offensive.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny because of how shocking it is. It's ridiculous in every way.
How'd you like the old lady scene where he kills the old lady?
That one was funny, especially because like no one knew that she was evil. But like,
what was that? It almost looked like Rhea Perlman for a minute, and then I know it's not Rhea Perlman, but she looked like she was like 4'2".
Yeah, she was definitely very short.
Yeah, he just fucking murders this old woman while she's picking up her dry cleaning, and it was so at first for some reason I thought it was his mom.
No,
because she brings in a pants that's just covered in cum.
Yeah, that was weirdest thing.
And it looked kind of like weird cum, and I'm like, oh, maybe that's like the monster's cum or something.
That's kind of what I thought at first too. Yeah,
yeah, and I was like, no, that's not his mom. His mom's not fucking 4'2". She was in the
and his mom's got white hair.
yeah. So it was just kind of weird, and she's like, I don't know what he's been doing, but his pants keep getting so dirty. And the guy's like, yeah, I don't know what it is either.
Yeah, this is okay, weird. I don't need to hear this. Like,
I was like, does that scene need to be in the movie? Like, does it need to show the first part?
Well, and it's weird because they try to like the mayor tries to use that, and like they try to cover up because they later find out that she was actually like a hardened criminal and like running like a child trafficking ring or something like that.
Child sex trafficking ring, I believe.
I was like, holy shit, Jesus!
Like I think they wanted to explain more about his like recursiveness towards evil, like how he's like drawn to it, and then how he loses control when he sees it. But they just did such a poor job, and they only did it during like a press conference where
there's
it just seems like he knows what evil is.
Yeah, there's that one press line, and then there's one voiceover line where it's like, and he just must go towards evil and vanquish it, and like that's all you get. But I think the second one actually calls it like traumatons, and they actually explain it a little bit more.
I bet you anything you look at the script for that, and that's probably what they wanted, and then they were like, "No, this is fucking dumb. Let's cornhole the blind bitch instead."
The other thing I gotta say that's always really funny about all of his first kills is there's a mop near him every time.
Oh yeah,
and he puts a mop on the head
as if he's cleaning up crime.
Yep, exactly. I was just like, it's the perfect thing because it's like, your mop's a calling card. That's so great. I actually enjoy that.
Well, he's a janitor anyway, so it's just like his version of cleaning up. I love it. And he always does the face. He's always like cleaning the face.
One of my other favorite attacks that he does is actually on the girl Wanda, the one that's actually masturbating to the child death.
Oh, is that the one in the sauna?
Yes, because I love it. He picks her up and he puts her on the hot rocks, and he's like, "Oh, I heard the sound. What was it?"
God, it was and it's funny because I think they really went a little bit too easy on the women. They didn't show any real death scenes with the women.
Well, they didn't actually kill the women, and the director said later on that there was actual other scenes that showed that they survived.
Okay, but they didn't put those in the movie, I'm guessing, because I didn't.
It got cut.
I figured him burning her vagina on the hot coals was like, I'm gonna kill you now, but I guess not.
So she's naked in the sauna. He picks her up and he's like, "Let this be a lesson to you, hot ass."
Hot ass. It's just like, God, it's so
like, what the fuck? It's so dumb, but it's so funny.
It's like he has a soft spot for women, but fuck that kid and dog, I guess.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to bring up is some of the songs in this, especially the "Is This Love?" I think it's by the band called Race. I couldn't find anything about them. I think it was only for this movie.
Yeah, they probably wrote it for the movie.
But I actually really dig the song, and it fits so well.
It was very 80s for sure.
Yeah, it was so 80s.
Extremely 80s. But, it's just like, remember Survivor?
Mm-hmm.
They were a studio band. All they did was write music for movies, and they only became a real band because one of their movie music songs became a hit, right? So most of these bands actually are just studio bands.
Yeah.
So
that's fair. That's fair.
It was the movie itself was really fucking bad. Let's talk about the other woman chase scene because this was just fucking funny.
Okay.
Like, how big is this fucking building? She goes down to a basement that the elevator's broken in, and then she gets it to open, and he comes out of it. Just really stupid. It's like the corniest,
different like teleporting
cheesiest
things that he does is kind of stupid.
It reminds me of Ghostface a little bit. It feels like a Ghostface thing. But he comes out of the fucking elevator. She runs down the hallway. She's just screaming the entire time. She runs into a room, opens the door. There he is. She goes over. She tries to there's like a hatch she tries to crawl in, and there's just a bunch of verminite rats in the fucking hatch.
Yeah, I was like, what is this place? Where are you?
The chase scene went on way too fucking long. It was like 5 minutes of her just running and saying, "Oh, maybe I'll Scooby-Doo this door. Maybe I'll Scooby-Doo this door."
There's a couple of scenes that I'm like, why is this going? Like even the car scene driving a bozo off the cliff. Like before that, like that scene goes on for all the too long too.
You know what's funny is at that scene, I thought that he was going because he gets out of the car, but I had thought he jumped out of the car in the previous scene. So I was confused how he stayed in the car, but then I'm like, well, maybe they should have made it so like Bozo becomes a mutant now too, because they could have crashed the car into toxic waste and had a mutant fight at the end of the fucking movie. That would have been fucking cool, and they didn't do
Nah, I don't want that. Honestly,
that would have been cool.
No. And if you want that, watch the remake.
Is that what they did in the remake? Well,
they did something with that, and I won't spoil it, but it's bad. I don't.
But like in
it's
this
not
one,
bad, but I like this one so much more.
I think in this one it would have been fucking way funnier.
Okay.
Because he's already kind of high strung, so maybe he becomes like a really high strung mutant, and the way they like give him Adderall or something, and it just chills him out or something. Like it'd be kind of funny. There's things they could have done.
You can do something stupid and ridiculous, and you probably could find a way to make it fun, but. Yeah, even the ending of this is kind of just lame, where it's like National Guard comes, the whole town comes, they're like, "Don't kill him," and then he just kills the mayor in front of everybody.
Very much. What movie was that where they all like put themselves in front of him? Oh, Spartacus. They very much Spartacus the movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
So at the end of the movie, literally, he's in a tent having sex with his girlfriend, and his mom is somehow there. The National Guard shows
Yep.
up.
Everyone who's ever saved, all the people who
Everyone he's
love him.
saved. He's like, if you want to shoot him, you'll have to shoot me first, and me, and me, and me. And they don't realize that bullets just kind of bounce off of him anyway. So it's like, well, this whole scene is fucking wasted.
Especially, yeah, I mean, like, the tank might have been able to do something.
Yeah. But then they have the mayor there who's like the quintessential bad guy. He's got the worst bad guy I think I've seen in a movie. I'm going to give him...
He's terrible.
He's on my nomination. We might have awards for these movies because it just makes sense that we should.
Yeah,
actually. But he's on my list of the most unimpressive bad guys because he's just this fat dude who's like, I'm stealing money from the city.
Yeah. Well, even when he calls the National Guard, he's like, I need you to help me kill him. Oh, you want to capture him? That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, like he's just not a good
okay.
He's like, I have a revolver with 6 shots. Now, I sent 15 men to kill this guy with guns, and they couldn't do it, but maybe I can.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So ridiculous in every way.
Yeah, and then there's a cop who he saved to, Clancy, and Clancy's there at the end. I'm like they have a whole little meet and greet in the ice cream shop that he saved, the taco place. It's like taco ice cream, I think. It's like a mixture of bullshit from California because California is fucking horseshit. So they have that mixture there, and they're all meeting in there like, well, what should we do, Clancy? And he's like, I don't know for the life of me. Just like the stupidest. Like, it would have been more impressive to me if they finished the movie with him like coming on the tanks and melting it that way.
That would have been funny.
And like, yeah, it would have been hilarious.
That would have been pretty funny. I will say, so I won't give anything too much away about the reboot, but I'll say this about the reboot, just so people can like make a decision if they want to watch this one or the reboot. The reboot, what they do is they give Melvin a child that's not his. He was in a relationship, his partner died, and then so he's a stepdad, single
They made
father.
him a tragic story. It was way better when he was just a fucking nerd.
Yeah, well, and then like,
boo,
that's what I said.
They
completely changed it, and then they're like, no, why? And the entire movie, he doesn't want to rid evil to rid evil, or because he's got traumatins in him. He wants to rid evil because he might be able to help his get a better bond with his son. And I'm like,
you ever seen that South Park with the flea, not fleas? What gets in your hair makes you itch? Is it? It's not fleas. It's not termites. God, why did I say termites?
Why am I?
I've never had them.
Me either.
God damn it, guys! You'll have to just let us know in the comments, please, under the video. I'm sure this is gonna be a video. But they have that happen where he's on like a kid's hair. Lice, thank you. And the lice are on the kid's hair, and they're killing him with the lice shampoo. Mm-hmm. And one of the lice has a baby, and he's like, "I got to save my baby." Like, and that's all he talks about. He's like, "All I'm doing this for is my baby, my baby." And he says it just, "My baby." He says it like that.
That's pretty good.
It's so stupid, but that's what it sounds like. They just literally took the South Park joke and made it a movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Boo. I hate it.
But yeah, so that's pretty much. Do you have anything else you want to bring up with the movie?
The sex scene. Okay, again, this is what I don't understand, because they seem to have normal sex, but definitely when he starts coming, it's smoking all around him. And I want to understand, like, does he have acid cum? Like, is that
well, he has acid
does?
pee, I think, but I don't know if he has acid cum. I don't know.
But like,
I don't know.
He definitely wasn't peeing while she was like stroking him, right?
I know, but like I know, like when he peed in the building earlier, like it did seem like it was like more acidic or like steamy or hot or something. So maybe it's just like higher temperature because it's like boiling inside of him.
But wouldn't it burn her vagina?
I don't.
I'm just like, would a condom be useful at that point? Is it burning the condom inside of her? Like I'm so confused.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to know. I'm okay with not knowing. I love the
line too. So, and we didn't talk about the voice too much, and we'll get into that here in a second. But the line at this time is, "Oh, Sarah, what are you doing to me?" It's the worst sex line.
"Oh, Sarah, what are you doing to me?"
Yeah, like I don't know what voice actor they got for the voice, but it was terrible. And also, so I think they didn't hire their makeup person till later. I have a strong theory on this. because the first half of the time that he is the mutant, you do not see his face. And when you do, it's not like the biggest reveal in the world. He just has an eye that's kind of fucking weird, and his skin's kind of fucking. It's not like he's like extremely grotesque.
They
he
could
looks
have
like
had
an
different
guy.
makeup effects for different scenes too, because some movies do that.
But like, I bet they didn't have like a real fucking makeup person till halfway through the shoots. Because
I know
like,
she was there for. From what I understood, she was there for most of it, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, I don't know the whole background.
Remember the points where they showed his face? They showed it during the restaurant scene. No time before that did they show his face. They showed it after that, during the love scenes. So the first part of this movie, I thought they were just going to have a faceless hero, like it was so grotesque they weren't going to show it on camera or something, which I was like, okay, I can get with that. But what it seems to me is maybe they made that decision and said, no, that's fucking stupid. Let's change it to where he has a weird fucking face. You know?
I don't know.
That's what it felt like halfway through.
I didn't feel that at all, but I didn't really pay attention to how much I was seeing his face. I don't know. I've seen this movie 4 or 5 times now, and I don't think I've really noticed.
Pay attention to the beginning, because like everyone's screaming and everything, but they will not show his face. I'm like, can I just see what he fucking looks like? I want to see what's so terrifying already. It took him so long. The restaurant scene, I think, is the first scene where it shows his face, and it's because she meets the cornhole bitch.
Okay. Interesting. But yeah. Anything else you want to bring up on this, or?
No, that's it. I think that pretty much covered it. This movie was really, really, really weird and bad, but also kind of fun.
It's honestly, what the craziest thing about it is it spawned an entire franchise. So I think there's 4 or 5 movies of this. Then it just got the reboot recently.
Actors?
No.
No.
No, not even close.
Like, that would be cool if everyone just
no one returns for the sequel. No one. I don't think anybody does.
Boo. Bring
I've
back
only seen
Melvin.
the first 2 so far, but there was also a kids cartoon that came out called the Toxic Crusaders.
Does he come acid?
No, they PG'd it for the fucking cartoon. But
you gotta show.
It also had a whole thing of merchandise of toys in like toy line too, and I'm like, how did this get that popular?
You know that every weird kid bought the fucking action figure. I don't want to say it. You know, no, I won't say it. But every weird kid bought the fucking Toxic Avenger action figure. That's funny.
I would buy one now.
Right. On a rating of lanky bitch to whatever 5 is going to be in the future, I think I'm going to have 2 be cornhole bitch.
No, I think we need something better for 2. We need
blind cornhole bitch.
No,
maybe make that a 4. I don't have to say that every
time.
I like it as a 4. I'm going to put it as a 4. Blind cornhole bitch.
Are you giving the movie a 4? Or are you?
I'm hesitant. I really do actually want to give this movie a 4 because I think it's fun. This movie it made me laugh so much. And like, I actually kind of enjoyed myself. Like, Tammy and the T-Rex was really hard to get through because it was just so fucking stupid.
It's bad.
This movie was fucking stupid, but on purpose, which makes me like it more.
Yes.
So I think, I think
you were going to laugh at it. Like,
I think I'm going to give this a blind cornhole bitch.
Okay. I think I'm also going to give it a 3 or a 4. I think this movie is...
what?
A 3 or a blind bitch?
Blind cornhole bitch.
I'm not saying the full fucking thing. That's too much. Are we going to have them all be bitch levels of bitch?
I mean,
Blinky bitch, blind bitch.
if they have a line that has like a derogatory term followed by bitch, yes, absolutely. You know that they're going to too. You absolutely know every fucking B movie is going to have one.
But yeah, no, I definitely think this one's super enjoyable. I've watched this several times. I do enjoy it. I don't know how. I heard the second and third one are okay. I've seen the second one. It's okay. Third one's I haven't watched it yet, but I heard that one's another okay one. I heard the fourth one's really good, so maybe it'll come back.
Maybe. And just so you guys know, my recommendation for this movie: if you have a good sense of humor, watch this movie.
Yeah.
Yes, if you're really like uptight about like specifics in movies, you will not like this.
If you didn't like this podcast, you won't like this movie.
Yeah, and yes, but also like at the same time, if you have a spouse or a significant other who's not into that, don't watch it with them. They're going to ruin the fucking movie for you. Just watch it by yourself and enjoy it. And then when she's jerking off to the picture of the dead kid, maybe you jerk off a little bit too.
if you want to. I will judge you harshly, but
Yeah, I mean,
everyone's
I
free to
won't
do what
judge
they
you for
want.
shit. They did it in the fucking movie. It's a great scene.
I judged her too.
Yeah, like this one's hard because sometimes I want to watch movies with friends, and I'm like, this is not one I'll pick to watch with a friend because I know they're just gonna sit there
shit
and
on it,
complain.
or
Well, and shitting on it's fine. They're just gonna complain about it.
that's true. Like,
You know what I
shitting on
mean?
a bad movie can be fun, but if you're just
Yeah.
complaining about a movie, like, well, when are we gonna know that? Like, when are we gonna do this?
Yeah.
When does
Yeah.
this happen? So what happened? like
I
but
would
people
not
just don't
watch
pay
this with my
attention.
film friend because he's just really
Yeah.
judgy on movies already, and like he looks at things that I would never even give a shit about. So just be picky who you watch these movies with is all I'm saying.
I mean, fair. I mean, most B movies you kind of have the crowd that enjoys
Yeah.
them, and
I
the
hope
crowd who
so.
doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you know who that crowd is for you. But thanks for listening,
Yes.
guys. This was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Join us next week. We'll be watching
Kung Fury. It's a
Kung
YouTube
Fury.
short, 30-minute movie on YouTube if you want to watch it along with us.
Yeah, I love the Kung Fu movie. We might jump into what was that one from the 90s? The black guy as the
Oh
black
no,
guy as the lead.
I know what you're I just watched this with Jen not too long ago.
Yeah, that movie I believe is a B movie as well, or
yes,
if
it
it's
is
not,
with Bruce Leroy. It's
yes, Bruce Leroy, which I thought was
Legend. Hilarious. No, what the fuck is it?
Something
Last
Dragon. Last Dragon.
Last Dragon. Yeah.
Last Dragon sounds right.
Yeah.
Something Dragon.
Fuck.
So yeah, I think eventually we'll jump into those movies too. I love the Kung Fu.
Show
movies. They're just always so fucking bad. And maybe I think one. I don't know if it counts, but Big Trouble in Little China might be fun too.
Well, we'll look into it.
Yeah,
like we said, we're gonna be a little leeway-ish sometimes on the rules of what a B movie is, but we're gonna try to stick to
I love
mostly.
The Kung Fu movies are just my absolute favorite. So
they're some of mine too.
Kung Fury. All right, well, join us next week for Kung Fury, guys. Again, this is B is for Bad. Well, checking out.
Bye.
Bye.